Good evening, traders. Today is Thursday, February 2nd, 5:32 p.m. Markets are closed. Today we had a pretty orderly day, and we'll get into that a little bit later, but I'm sure all of you would rather talk about the potential trap tomorrow. The question is, trap whom? The bulls or the bears? Or both? Okay, so let's kind of get into that a little bit first, because I know that's more pressing to most of you. Because I know you guys had a good day today, pretty much overall. A lot of you guys got some good scalps in, made some money. Okay, well, we'll get into that in a minute. But as you see here, this was Apple. We all know what happened with Apple. Here is the big down move in extended hours right there that you're looking at. However, not too long ago, Mr. James on Twitter told me, you dropped $6 in after hours only to get back to even? Wow. And look at my response. Yeah, very interesting. See, I wasn't watching, so there you have it. Already some games. Let the games begin. Olympics. Okay? Olympic Games. Here we go. SPY futures. SPY. SPY futures on the left. SPY on the right. I will tell you, in the next slide, I'll elaborate more. Tomorrow, the market makers have the advantage. They have the advantage because they have a lot of latitude to drop this baby anywhere from here all the way down to, we'll just, since we like SPY, anywhere. We close at 416.78. They could drop this baby all the way down to 402.50 and still technically be considered a higher low. Okay, they can do it. They can absolutely do it. And remember, what was the weekly expected range? Like 388, I think. Let me see if I still have that. 384. Okay. The upper end this week was 426. The lower end is 384. Now 384 is below the hive. Yeah, let's see if it really gonna get down there. Because remember, guys, remember what happened when Microsoft released their earnings recently? Surged up, plummeted down overnight, and then it went back up again. See what I mean? There's gonna be a lot of shenanigans going on tonight in futures. I have no idea what futures is gonna do. I'm gonna elaborate more in the next slide, but I don't know. So don't even ask. Well, what do I think it's going to do? It doesn't even matter what I think it's going to do. I don't know what they're going to do. But I'm going to just point out things to look at, watch for. Okay, so SPY 402.50. They could take it all the way down here. And that's still not a lower low. That's a double bottom, basically. Okay, so just keep all that in mind. Just because we go down doesn't mean, oh, it's bearish, it's time to... just keep it all in mind, okay? Here's futures. Check it out. Futures 1 hour. Already curling down, okay? Separating from the signal line, curling out. You're still well above the zero line. Market makers have a lot of latitude here. They could take futures all the way down to here, and still that would be a higher low compared to here, okay? But taking it down here overnight, that's a big drop. Okay, so just keep all these things in mind. I'm not saying they're going to do it. I have no idea what they're going to do. All right, so here's SPY. See, so futures is obviously in a different spot than SPY is. I'm going to lean on futures first, though. Keep in mind, right? I always look at futures first. Okay, now let's go to the next slide. All right, okay. This is all speculation. So here's where we were as of this is when Apple released their, look at that huge wick down. Okay, they have a lot of latitude. They could take it down to 409. Here's the 1 hour. This is the 1 hour chart. 1 hour where the the 1 hour EMA 50 intersects with this black. This is the quarter line, right? So this is the 1 quarter line. So they could take it here. They could take it down to 408 where the old channel bottom is. They could take it all the way down to 405 and a half. right? They have a lot of latitude, okay? A lot. So today I felt like we played, if you want to use a sports analogy, today I felt like we played a home game. It was very orderly, very traditional, very just, to me, it was calm. It was very calm and predictable. Completely opposite of yesterday was chaos and unpredictability. The patterns before FOMC at 2 p.m. just you you couldn't, yesterday is obviously an odd day naturally because everybody was targeting 2 p.m. and the market makers knew that. So they were positioning themselves for 2 p.m. But today was very calm and serene. Okay? Very traditional. All of the traditional trading rules worked. Okay? So, I mean, I'm just going to throw out one scenario. I mean, they could take it down here. We wake up tomorrow morning, futures is big time red. Right? It drops. SPY goes from what did we close at? Yeah, 416.78. We go from 416.78 all the way down to 409. Okay? Now you're in these critical zones of support, right? Old channel, current channel, right? EMA 50. They could take it down here, take it under here, consolidate, and then go back up. You see what I mean? So many different scenarios. We're going to know when we wake up, and let's see what the market makers have in mind. Only then I'll have some idea what you're possibly scheming to, okay? I suspect they're going to take it down here, though. I think they're going to take it on down here. Why not? That's just too easy to stay up here. Like, if they stay, I don't know. I suspect they're going to take it down here. And I suspect, and I'm just going to say this with like 51%, 51 to 49%, it's tomorrow, I think, is going to be like it's going to be down, but an opening bell, it's going to be a pump, and then they're going to dump. Okay? That's what I suspect with a 51% certainty. Greater than 50-50, right? Simple majority. I think they're going to take it down here. At opening bell, they're going to pump it, then they're going to dump it, potentially go underneath one of these lines, and then rip it the other way. Potentially. Okay? Don't know. We're going to find out, though. Okay? Because I think the last couple days, like here was yesterday, right? Big move, big move, big move, up, 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 peaked, and then it starts going down. The MACD just needs to reset. See right here, you're starting to see it now. You're starting to see separation, negative cross. It needs to go further down. The question is, where does the MACD ultimately stop? Right? That's where they're going to trap you. They're going to trap the bears. Depending on where the MACD stops, pivots, and goes back up. Okay? So, see, look at that. It's already down close to the 30 line, just bounced off of it coming up. But I think tomorrow it's going to be below that 30 line when we wake up. Okay? So tomorrow I'm probably going to play more puts. I'm going to side more with puts. But it just depends on where we are relative to these important lines. Just depends. It depends on where we are. Okay? And if I were to anticipate correctly, yeah, we're going to hit one of these lines. And the market maker is going to take it below the line. I never, ever see the market maker bounce off the important line and then go up. Right? They're going to take it just below that line, and then they're going to think, oh yeah, we're going lower, and then they rip it. Okay? Just like this. Here's a great example. The day before yesterday. Yeah, this was yesterday. The day before yesterday, they took it down overnight. This is below this important band, right? Here's the weekly EMA, SPY Futures weekly EMA 50, the 4/8 Matrix 2011 line right here. They took it below that zone, consolidated, and then ripped it up. I fully expect them to do something like that tomorrow. Totally expect. Like this. Like yesterday. We were below the line, consolidation, bullish consolidation under that, boom. Okay? So be on the lookout for that. We'll know a lot more in the tomorrow morning's AM. I just don't know which line they're choosing. They're gonna choose. My natural inclination is probably this one, 408 to 409 area. That's what I think. But hey, whew, I don't know. I mean, they can take it all the way back down, all the way back down to before the pump. They could take it all the way down here. Sure, why not? If this really is the an uptrend, they're not going to go below this. No way. See what I mean? Now you're making lower lows. Okay. Well, actually, a 402 area is lower lows. Well, actually, if you want to get real technical, it's the 400 area is lower lows. But I think this is the red line. The 405 area, that's the line the market maker's not going to cross. They're not going to cross that. I don't think so. But we're going to find out. See what I mean? So, that's my thoughts right now. We got to let the data play out, guys. I have no idea what they're going to do, but I think they're going to land somewhere in here. This is a tricky zone. It's got all kinds. Look at that. Channel support, like quarter channel, 1/8 channel, old channel, the 1 hour EMA 50. Oh yeah, that's ripe. That is ripe for a bear trap. That zone right in here. Okay, 408 to 409, 407. We'll just call it 407 to 409. That is ripe for a bear trap. Okay, so today I felt like it's good, nice and calm. We were playing a home game, but tomorrow we are playing an away game. We are going to their home court. We are going to the market maker's home court. Okay, so just get ready. Just get ready. Okay, so here's today's action. Basically, it's a 5-minute chart, right? Okay, let's go by the Twitter play-by-play. Ad opening bell right here. Yeah, that would have been right here, right around this. Yeah, right here. See that? Right here, right here. Well, it seems to be backtesting EMA fine, but I'm waiting for 1 to 2 more green candles though, just to make sure. Did we get 1 or 2 more green candles? No, we didn't. We got this big green candle. That would have been like a mini head fake, right? That was that green candle right here at the time. It got bigger. It got bigger. But I said, nah, I'm going to wait for this. And guess what happened? 2 red candles. 2 red candles. And then I was like, uh-huh. That's what I thought. Okay. So, see how we're sort of wedged in between the 1213 wick purple and the EMA 50? Yeah, we were right. We're wedged, right? Here's the EMA 50. I'm sorry, the 1213 wick purple line. And here's the EMA 50. See that we're just kind of chop. I was like, we got to wait for this. Yeah, I suspect this could be a mini wedge in the zone. As it consolidates further, just seems slow, which tells me it's consolidating. Yeah, it was slow, guys. You remember, it's like, man, yeah, you're just taking your time, aren't you? Okay. Okay, yeah. See those wicks off the 1213 wick high? That would have been like right here. Oh yeah, right here. There's a wick. See that? So now let's see if it consolidates under the EMA 50. Bullish. Sound familiar? So that was at the time. See that? Wick. That would have been wick. And guess what it did? Came under the EMA 50, consolidated, and then boop. Okay, consolidation yet again. Scaling long. There we go. That's when I did it. I saw this, and then I saw this. I said, oh yeah, I'm going in. So I got in right there. We all know what happened after that. Okay? So, yep, that's bullish, guys. Yeah, here we go. There's your big green candle, and then it starts consolidating up here. So it came down, consolidate. Boom! And now that 1213 wick purple line is now support. It's no longer resistance like it was earlier. It's now support. Yep. It's officially moving on from the 1213 wick high. Today, it's moving on. So 12/13/2022. Oh, that was 2.5 months ago, guys. Let's put that in perspective. 2.5 months ago, and it has now officially moved on. Okay, you saw later on in the afternoon, it came back and went under it, consolidated, and poop, once again, consolidation under an important line, right? Consolidation under, and then boom. Okay, so, oh yeah, here we go. 5-minute MACD, positive cross. Oh, I don't have the MACD. Oh, yeah, you have to just take my word for it. It's kind of blurry, but it's there. It was a positive cross. MACD, the RSI, it was increasing. Yeah, see, it's going up, going up, going up. RSI 92. Oh yeah, that's not RSI 92, and it's kind of blurry. But the 1 hour MACD was now it's already separated, going upwards, and now it's angling up, it's separating from the signal line. That's like, oh yes, that's why you had this big move. Yeah, see right here, up, 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 up. It's going up, 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 up. Okay, so what do we got to right here? See right there. I started scaling out. Yeah, scaled out of my calls. Possible bearish divergence, meaning it could be topping for the day. Possible. But what happened? Chop, 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 chop. Down, up. I mean, how long was it? It was like 2 hours, right? Would you just take this where I got out right? I got out right here. 2 hours later, we're still at the same level. Okay, that's what I mean. I was like, I'm out. I got out. Okay, I got out. So I suspect. Okay, so when it was determined that yeah, it started back testing and it found support 415.61. I'm trying to remember 415.61. Don't remember the importance of that line specifically. I drew it there for a reason, but I don't recall what that reason was. But anyways, oh, I think I drew it because when it was starting to, actually I drew this line much later. When it started to backtest, I wanted to see where it could potentially try to find support. Yeah, that's why I drew it. I'm like, well, why would I have drawn this at the time? So, um, so either way, I mean, it found support and it came up, right? Came back up through, basically kind of consolidated, found support, busted back up, found support on the SMA 20 line, right? That's if you find support on the SMA 20 and you start to go back up, anytime you find support on the SMA 20 without even having to come back down and touch the EMA 50, that's bullish. That's I can say that with 100% certainty. That is bullish. That is never bearish when you find support on the SMA 20 without ever having to touch the EMA 50, okay? But look what I said. I suspect it's going to bump up against 417.50. I think that's where you're going. And guess where it went to? At the time, yeah, it was heading up there. I was like, oh, I bet you're going for that black line. This is the black channel line. This is the black quarter line. Yeah, that's exactly where you went to. See that? 417.50. And I was thinking, yeah, it's most likely going to clear this level for these reasons. No bearish divergence on the MACD. RSI 62. Well, okay, that's not bad, right? That's pretty good. MACD, a 1 hour MACD, no bearish divergence. 1 hour RSI 94, guys. 94. Man, that is not going down. I don't care what you say, that is not going down. Okay? So, okay, where were we? Oh, I'm still talking about this phase, which is equivalent to this phase right here. Looks bullish just because it already consolidated under the EMA 50. Unlikely to get back down there to backtest. Yeah, unlikely to get back down here to backtest is what I meant. Okay. So, yep, I suspect it's going to take 417.50. Currently stiff resistance. Okay. By the way, that's not a rising wedge bear flag. But you're welcome to call market makers bluff and get some puts anyway. So, when did I make that call? I made that call right here. Right here. I was like, no. It's gonna get there. It's gonna get there. It's like, it's just too strong. RSI 94? Whew. Mm-mm. And you saw what happened. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Switch to the 1 minute chart. 417.50 I heard is important by the rumors. Been hitting resistance here in the past 5 minutes. Red line. Right here. Just boom, 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 boom. Okay. 417.50. All right. It was right here. I gave that warning right here. I was like, yeah, consider getting out soon, though. I expect tomorrow's SPY to backtest to 417.50. Well, now we know that's not true because it's way below 417.50. Bearish divergence forming on the MACD, but maybe the MACD will curl up. We'll see. So it did for a little bit more, but that was it. It was bear. It turned it out. It ended up topping. The MACD did top and curl down, and that's when I called it. I said, that's it. It's bearish. Just you have bearish divergence now. So I made the call right there. And then boop, and then oh, okay. So, by the way, I did not get puts all the way down simply because, after seeing an uptrend like this today and then from yesterday, I just don't know how shallow or deep that pullback's going to be. I know a few of you, the majority of you guys on Twitter did not get puts, but a few of you did, and a few of you made some money off that. So, good for you guys. Yeah, you would have made good money. I just don't know. I don't know how shallow it's going to be. So, all right. So, okay. So here's what I'm talking about. Yeah. So it's around the 1213 wick high. We basically come full circle from this morning. Okay. Yep. It did find support. Sorta, kind of. Actually, it went under it and it came up above it. Right? So let's see if it tries to consolidate under the 1213 wick high. Yes, it did. Consolidate. Boop. Up we go again. Okay? Up we go, but then Apple released earnings and then kaput. Okay? So that's basically how the day went. Like I said, today was very traditional, old school trading. Nothing crazy. Nothing like yesterday was just totally unpredictable. Even me in the morning time yesterday, I was guessing for a while. I was like, ooh, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Until at some point that bullish consolidation conclusion came. But at first I was like, oh, what are you doing? I wasn't quite. It was tough in the morning. It was tough, and I tweeted that out later too. I said, you guys, today is just kind of not normal, not traditional. Understandably, being FOMC. Okay, so there you have it. That was basically the day. I mean, I gave you a summary, hopefully, of what to possibly look for tonight in futures. Hopefully, you find that helpful at the beginning of the episode. And so feel free to follow me on Twitter, where I give real-time tweets like I did today and yesterday and all the days before. Don't forget to listen to your favorite music as you are trading. Helps you get into the right state of mind, to get into the right flow state. Please give this video a like, share, subscribe, or click to be notified when I release something new. With that, I'm Agent 00 signing off.